great day. It's me, Zoe T, from the Light Collective, and I am driving about on a beautiful, rainy day, but I still consider it beautiful. You know why? Because if you think about it, right? The trees and the grass and the flowers, they need water. They need water, they need nourishment, So the rain is a beautiful thing, really. I know sometimes it can be inconvenient, like let's say you have a wedding outdoors or a barbecue planned or something to that, effect. However, on the bright side of it is that, for one, it nourishes the greenery of the earth, and then on top of that, the sun is always behind the clouds. The sun is always behind the clouds, okay? Even when you can't see it, it's there, okay? So that's the good news. That's the good news, I wanted to have a quick chat about the mind and the hemispheres of the mind. We have two hemispheres in our brain, okay? And if you already know this, put it down in the comments section, add to the conversation, okay? But we have two hemispheres in our mind, the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere, all right? This system in which we are living in, experiencing, this reality in which we are experiencing, this human experience that we are having, it is crucial that we recognize that there are creatures placed here in this reality, in this realm, that know the true nature of what it is that we exist in, and they do things intentionally to prevent soul beings, the people of the light, from recognizing these truths. This connects to the hemispheres of the brain because, by way of things like music, frequencies are found in music, okay? For example, and there are intentional frequencies placed into music that causes a soul being to be on one side of the hemisphere of their brain a majority of their existence, without ever syncing the two hemispheres together, okay? If you have been on your journey in this reality, in this life for a while, then you probably know the importance of meditation, okay? Now, there are meditations that you can do as a beautiful soul being that will hemi-sync your mind together. What I mean by that is that there are frequencies that you can listen to, meditations that you can do, subject matter that you can intake, okay? Actions that you can take, being in nature, that can assist in syncing the hemispheres of your mind together. A lot of people are operating on one side of the hemisphere of their brain, okay? In this patriarchal system, I love my divine masculine men, okay? I know sometimes people get a little, sensitive when you start talking about patriarchy and take it out of context. But I want to be clear, I love my divine masculine men, okay? But let's not deny that we are in we are leaving a patriarchal system, okay? We're leaving that system, all right? But in that system that was 444, as I said that, in that system that was, okay, they have done things to basically allow or basically force majority of people to function on the masculine side of the brain. Okay? So there's a masculine side and a feminine side of the mind. Okay? So to speak. Now, this was done intentionally for two reasons. One, to have the soul being disassociate from divine feminine energy. And then two, to keep a soul being from syncing both sides of the mind together, because that gets you to a whole new place of consciousness and power within yourself. Okay? So I wanted to stop by, and it's 11:11 on the clock, as I said that. I wanted, in terms of the time, it is right now where I am. I wanted to stop by and say to you beautiful people, look into meditations that involve syncing your mind, the hemispheres of your mind, your left side and your right side, your feminine side and your masculine side of your brain, syncing them together. And I assure you that in doing so, you will be able to see beyond the veils. You will be able to see beyond the veils. You will be able to see beyond the veils. And by that I mean you will be able to clearly see. It will be easier for you to begin to see the nature of which you are living in. Most importantly, it will also enhance your ability to connect to the divine, and it will lead you on a journey of recognizing the truth of who you are, okay? In a more profound way, in a way that leads you to your purpose. A lot of beautiful soul beings are existing in this realm without ever having the opportunity to recognize their soul purpose, their soul missions. And I truly think that that is unfortunate. And I don't think that that should continue. I think that soul beings, true people of the Most High, people who are real light, is real light. Okay? It's real light, right? Shout out to Santana and Ariel and Santana. I got that from something he said. And if you don't know who they are, we'll talk about it later. But there is people who are real light should tap in to that light and should be given an opportunity to tap into that light. Furthermore, they should be able to assist in this world the way that they were designed to assist in this world. Okay? So that's all I really wanted to stop by and say, beautiful people, in a nutshell. Okay? Is that meditation is super, super, super useful in recognizing in a deeper way who you are. It is a great way to calm yourself, to ease anxieties, fears, and so on. And remember the importance of hemi-syncing, syncing the hemispheres of your mind, and just be aware, okay? If you know anything about my channel, you know my positions on music and all of these things, okay? But just keep in mind that there are intentional things done by way of music frequencies, things that they put on TV, certain melodies that they meaning the people in the nefarious ones. Okay, there are things that are done to keep a person only operating on one side of their brain. Okay, one-sided hemisphere. And we want to fuse our hemispheres to increase our power that we all have as soul beings. We all have it. We all have it. If you are real light, is real light, right? Then you have that ability. And I know that if you're over here on the Light Collective channel and you're tapped in with your girl Zoe T, then you are of the light. You are real light. Okay? So that's all I got, beautiful people, as I cruise about on this beautiful rainy day. Until next time, you be safe. Take care. Ashe.